See, you know that we are using Cascading Style Sheet to format an HTML document. See here, CSS is used to style an HTML document. It describes how elements should be displayed. Okay. We know that in any HTML file, we can use CSS as either inline like this, or inside the head section we can use styles like this. This is style tag. This is HTML inbuilt tags. Suppose I like to use my anchor tags with color red like this. Now see here, if I use any hyperlink tag, see, this is inline style. We give style attribute, one CSS property followed by colon, this value. Again, if we want, we can give some other CSS property with value. See, now we already visited Google, so it is grayed. Otherwise, it will display in red color. Even it is not working. Check. In offline, we will check that. A href equal to, here we use a tag. We will see the output. If the link is already visited, it is in some grayed text only. We will try now. No, the link is not displaying. If even after said, we will try this way. Style color colon red. It's working. Even it will work due to some maybe some other reasons. It is not working. Wait. I will give my own CSS like this, and then check. This is my own CSS class. We can name any CSS names like this, but not inbuilt tag. Just you put one dot and your own like variable name. You can put style name. This is CSS attribute. This is one another. Like this. We will try with this. Class equal to my link. This is cascading style sheet classes. Href equal to. We will try some other. Even this. See, cyan color like that. In body, we will white. This is cyan color. Here we can use with this modifiers. A hover color colon blue, font size colon 16 pixel. Now we will check. Immediately on moving, color changed, but font size. It's changed when forward like that. A colon visitor, color colon gray, font hyphen size 12 pixel. Okay. After visiting to this link means it will be grayed out like this. Inline you write as red, so it is not changing. In normal style it is changing. If we take out this, then it will work like that. For all, default color is this. When we move the cursor over this, these styles will apply. After visiting, the visited links color turned to gray and the font size changed to 12 pixel. In older days we have in HTML4 we have like this a link, active link, hover that's equal to hover, v link that is visited link. But it is better to use, instead of these attributes, you always use CSS style sheet only. Sima, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Okay. We will see from this tutorial one by one. See, body tag having background color and heading 1 color property, text align left, center, right property, font family. You can use any font, even Tamil font or Telugu font we can try, or otherwise put Arial Unicode MS. We will check with Arial Unicode MS. And from Google Translator we will try that. Where is Telugu? We try this Telugu font. We'll check. It's working. So you better use Arial Unicode MS and try some other Unicode fonts.
Arial Unicode, all languages are available.
Yeah, it's almost all 65,536 characters.
Okay.
Arial Unicode will support.
Okay.
Some third-party font TTF files may not work. For example, we are having third-party true type fonts. Even it will not work. For system side, what they will do? Suppose you are having a Telugu magazine, they are having their own true type fonts. Then from their website, those TTF files can be downloaded and paste inside this Windows fonts folder. If we paste that TTF files in this folder, a progress bar will come installing font. then it installed in this system. Suppose this font is not using in our website, then we upload that font to some folder and refer. Even if it is not supporting, if we call control panel administrator that this font, we need this font, but this font is not displayed in browser properly. If we say, they will install the fonts in their server family, Windows Server OS or Linux Server OS. Then if they put the TTF file in their fonts folder, then everybody can see the output properly. Moreover, almost all fonts it will support, no problem in that. So this is one of the important concepts in font problem issues. Okay, we will see some other topics. You read by yourself the theories, external sites are stored in .css files like that. Okay, and this property, you know all this color, text line, font family, font size, attributes. Then see how is the syntax. One, tag name and open brace, close brace, CSS property, colon, value, semicolon. Then another CSS property, colon, value, semicolon. Like that, we can write in single line or in multiple lines. Like that also, we can complete even in one line. It will work. Selectors. Okay, you will see what is selectors. A CSS selector selects the HTML elements you want to style. See here, the element selector selects HTML elements based on the element name. So this P is a HTML element. We say this is element selector. So this name is not a big issue. You just try to know how to use the syntax. It's enough. So element selector. This is ID selector. This thing is one of very rarely we are going to use. Suppose I am using table ID equal to table 1. Now I am going to use hash symbol and the ID name. We will check that. See, but we can give only one ID for each tag. Even for other table or some other tags, we cannot use this same ID. For one HTML table element, we can use one ID. Suppose for another table, we need to use some different ID. We will try whether this is working or not. It is working. For space, it is working or not. It is not working. So you give one ID, comma, another ID, then property. Otherwise, we can give some separate element selector, table 3, color colon, cyan. Like this, we can use. ID selector, ID and the properties in a tag we give in ID attribute with this ID. Okay, now this is class. You see, after following by a dot, we can write class, but try to avoid the HTML keyword names like left, right, center. Instead, if you use my means, then we can easily understand, oh, my center. Yeah, this is our own tag. Like that we can, even if it is working now, but there may be some confusions. So you just put any different words other than in HTML. Okay. One dot followed by one variable name like word, and this is CSS class name, Cascading Style Sheet. See, this is our own class name. In the tag we use class attribute followed by the class name. For any tags we can use that class, and if it supports it will work. For example, font family colon Arial, but I am giving this to horizontal rule, and we will check what is going to happen. So color red, the red color applied because HR is having color property, color attribute, and so this color 1 minute. And so this HR is supporting this color attribute, and so color property worked, but font family might not be required. This is class. Element means some HTML element name. In ID selector we use hash symbol and our own variable name. In class selector we use dot notation and then our own variable name. We can give any name here. Like this. Suppose if we use one HTML element followed by our class name means, see here, any pair, I mean all of the paragraph tags with this class center is only having that attributes. But see here, H1 class is also having class equal to center, but it is not working. If any minor changes, we can use like H1 dot center also text align center, but the color is maroon. Like that we can change. So suppose we are having 10 or 15 properties with the same value, you can copy and paste in this place with some little change, few changes. Then see here, all other properties are same, but color is maroon here and red here. Like that we can use that. Or if it is confusing, then you can give some other name also by copying these properties in this place. So it denotes that in the whole page, wherever p tag is present with class name equal to center, will have these two attributes. So these two paragraphs are center aligned and red font with the red color. But this H1 tag is center aligned with maroon color. Like that we can do our coding. Now see here, large is not written. We will try with two attributes, dot my color colon green, and some other properties like my font with font weight colon bold. We will try here p class equal to my color one space and my font. This is my, we will check it is working. My color green, my font bold. So these properties and these properties are applicable to this paragraph. Like that we can use two class names list of attributes. We can use in even Bootstrap we can see coding like this, table class equal to table striped, table, hover, table, bordered, like this. So then the table will have all the CSS attributes written in all these sections. Okay, universal selector. So it will affect every HTML element of the page, this star. Suppose we put star here, then we can add individually, we can add, suppose here color is blue, but here style color colon yellow, like that separately we can write there. Otherwise all default tags will have, this is text align centered and color blue, first HR, but second HR we overrided with this inline style. So first it looks for overall page, then all elements are applied with these values, but for this tag only we apply an inline style, so it overrides this blue color and displays yellow color. Now we will see. We will write some list of HTML elements using comma and apply these two properties. Like that we can add group of selectors with comma. We will try this. Paragraph tag, div tag. It is applied. We will try with our own class equal to my style, href equal to we will try this is working or not. So these are element selectors, this is class selector followed by comma, and these two CSS attributes are applied to them, so they are working. We will try for even this is working. Div id equal to div1, it is applied. So like this we can use multiple element selectors and give common CSS attributes. Reply in chat. Okay, we will see. See here, external CSS, internal CSS and inline CSS. So we have one external file and CSS coding in that file. We linked using this link tag. This is external cascading style sheet. Internal means inside head section we are writing this. This is internal CSS. Inline means for individual tag, we are going to write like this. This is inline CSS. So internal means inside the head. Inline means for separate individual tags we are writing. This is inline CSS. We can write in any way, but this external style sheet is having one CSS property, but if it is written again, we are writing inside this head section. This will overwrite the external style sheet. Again, if you write internally, this will override those two attributes. So first, this tag looks for inline CSS, then internal CSS, then external CSS. So we carefully need to design how to make our web page. Multiple style sheets. They are explained here. In this my style, H1 is having red color, but here we override with orange color. It will display the output in orange color. Again, if we have this is mentioned in this inline and external inline browser default. Okay, you try by yourself how it is working. Okay, we go for comments. See, comments here, no forward slash like C and C++ single line comment. Even for single line comment, we need to use this slash star and star slash. Anywhere we can write, no problem, but starting with this and ending with this. And for multiple comment like C++ only. This is HTML comment. This is CSS comment. Then we have inbuilt, predefined color names for CSS. There may be some list of colors somewhere. Normally you can use a known color like red, green, blue, orange, magenta, cyan, like that. In either of these ways, normally we will use constant color values or like this HTML color coding values or RGB, and this is red 0 to 255, green 0 to 255, blue 0 to 255. We can use any of these like background -color RGB off or color RGB off. This HSL, if they know Photoshop like multimedia tools, then only they can know how to bring this hue, saturation, luminous concept. Normally we will use RGB concept only. This A is for alpha. How brightness the pixel should be. We will try this output. We will give this background colors alpha value 0 to 1. Now see this color, only 10% of that color is displaying. It is in, if you know Photoshop, we can see one layer is opaque and other layer is some transparency. For that we will change the opacity property using a slider. Like that you can give. Suppose if you give 1 means it is 100% this color is applying here. So if you use alpha, then we can give fourth parameter with 0 to 1. So if you give 0, then it will not display. The color is not displayed here. If you give 0.5, 50% of the color is displayed here. Okay, so in when we download a code from some other website, if we see this RGBA, then we can conclude that the fourth parameter is alpha. Hexadecimal RGB, hexadecimal, HSL is somewhat tough, but hexadecimal we know how to give this color value. Suppose I want different color in Google color picker. You select one color and take this hexadecimal value here and try with this place. Now the color is what we need. Okay, this is hexadecimal value. HSL stuff only from Photoshop we can take that. Oh, not luminous, lightness. You can take this. Here also an alpha property is there. Okay, we go for some background related things. See, background color you know, background image you know, but this repeat and attachment are important. See here, background color, no need to see. Opacity, one property is there from 0 to 1, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 like that we can give. This is also RGBA we know, but for background image something is important. URL of, suppose in our website we have one HTML file, but the folder for images we create one images folder and we put all the images in this folder, means you need to give and not like this forward slash this URL. It is a relative path. This HTML file is in this folder, means the in same folder we have images, inside we have some JPG files or zip files. So this is background image property. Then background repeat, this is important. Repeat X, repeat Y and no hyphen repeat. Repeat both. We will check where is that background repeat. Repeat X, repeat Y. If we didn't give anything, it will repeat in both direction. For example, imagine in this CSS 3 HTML file, I am going to give body tag with, already we have Google logo, so I am giving background image colon URL of Google logo .png from D drive. Okay, Google logo. Now we will try this CSS 3.html. So the image is small, so it again repeats in tile mode. It repeats in x-axis as well as it's repeat in y-axis. So now I am going to alter using background repeat hyphen x and refresh the page. It is here image completes because the height is small. Image displayed up to this place. Then in x-axis it is repeating. Suppose if we give repeat y in y direction, it is reporting. Not giving anything means it will repeat in both directions. Suppose if we give no repeat, it will display only once, like that. We will see this background position. We will see this background position, left, center and right. We will try this. It is in center position now. Wait 1 minute. It is left now. Right. Okay. The main thing is in some web pages we will only in some websites like this we can see background attachment is fixed. Even if content is more and if you scroll the window, the image will not move. See now, if you move the image also in the scroll mode, but if you fix the background attachment as fixed, then the picture is constantly displaying in same area only. So this is one of the rare properties we are using like this. Some content like watermarked content, it must be displayed constantly in the background. So we can use like this. See here. Now I'm using even if you put background, repeat. We will see the contents are scrolling, but the background image is displaying constantly. Opacity affects the text area only, not image. So if we need to design a low opacity image and then we can set the background so that this Google will be like watermarked content. Background attachment scroll. By default, this is scroll. What is shorthand? We can write 3 to 4 CSS attributes. See here, on hyphen is there. Background in which color? Background in which image? See here, we write one background CSS attribute followed by color, image, repeat, and position. We can use in other place also because no repeat is applicable for backgrounds position. Color is for background color. URL is for background image. And this is right top is for position. No repeat is for background repeat. So we can use this in any place. It will work without error. Say we will put left top, no repeat. Suppose if you put report X, it will automatically find, oh, this is position, this is for repeat, this is for color, background color, this is for image property. It will take that in background software. If this is confusing, then we can use like this. It is more readable. Okay, then we go for CSS borders. Border style. See here, border is either none, no border, or solid border. Normally we have solid border. In some website or some places we will have some, see like this. Left side I need border. All three sides I don't need border. Like this. We will see one by one. See a paragraph with a dotted style. This is dot. Paragraph with a dashed style. This is solid style. This is double bordered. This is groove. Something is projecting inside. Here also some insets. If you know Photoshop, then in layer options we can add this kind of content. No, see, outside. Outside means it is like this. Then no border, hidden border. We will not use hidden border. A mixed border. If we use mix, then we can make any combination. So first dotted taken for left, I mean top, then right, right. Where is dashed? This is dashed. So it comes in top side, right side, bottom side, and left side. It covers like clockwise. Top, right, bottom, and then left. So in clockwise, four sides we can write values. Okay, we will see. Suppose in mixed border, first I want to use top and bottom as dotted. Top and bottom appeared as dotted. Okay, we see one or more chapters. You try this border width, border style, border color. All these are easy. You refer one by one. In border color, here also we will see top is red color, right green color, bottom top, right, bottom, and left. In this order the border color is applied. Suppose otherwise we need to give border hyphen color hyphen left colon. Suppose I am going to give Shyam. I think it is not overriding. It is just put 3 only. Okay. I'm setting only 3 properties for fourth. Like this we can write in 4 lines also. Because it is somewhat readable is more, but here we must know already that this is top, right, bottom, and left. Otherwise you don't use this syntax, you just give separately. Border sides like this. Border top style, right style, bottom style, left style. Like this we can give. Otherwise we can give border hyphen style and top, right, bottom, left. We can use any of the methods. Okay. Also you check this like this border. This is border width. This is border style. This is border color. Like that we can give in shorthand also. For setting individual sides, border left, width, style, and color. Like that we can give. Then round borders. This is somewhat everybody like this round border. See border hyphen radius. For images, we will use border radius always. Otherwise, see here, in this place curved border is there. So we must remember this border hyphen radius, CSS attribute. Okay, margins. I hope you know this margin property. We will check this margin property. See now in this division, margin top is 100. This element H2 element and this div element, we have margin. Now we have margin 10 pixels, only 10 pixels. Margin left, I am giving only 20 pixels. Margin right, 50 pixels. Margin bottom, suppose we have some other content, then we can see how the gap is. Like this we can set the margin. Margin is different from padding. We will see padding later. You try this margin attribute. Okay, you will not use margin auto. We will set the property anyway. If you put like this, parents property is being inherited. Margin collapse. Or we can put 0 so that margin is not available for that.